Now, what else I did? I don't just
What?
go down to Hubble's. There's more to this than just going to Hubble's and that 80s establishment down there. I also was invited to a wedding. And I know what you're thinking. Ka-ching, this is it. This is the dating utopia for a single guy because love is in the air. Is that
Roll
what
the
you're
dice. You go to a wedding and you're basically rolling the dice.
What does that mean?
Well, bride, groom, you're rolling the dice. Guests, bridesmaid, it's all a crapshoot, Bishop. So good luck.
Well, I already went.
Oh.
So the luck has been had and or hadn't been had. Either I got lucky, as you would, in your words, or I didn't. Now,
How did it turn out?
I went to Seth Miller's wedding. He's my cousin. He doesn't live in the area, but
Family.
his
That's
aunt,
always
uncle.
going to get you.
Yeah.
Couple of drinks and you better be careful. You're messing with family, Bishop.
Well, I'm not going to date my family.
How would you know?
I'm just letting you know that my cousin was getting married. I was doing a little of the videoing. I couldn't get out of that. But I noticed the bridesmaid was sort of staring at me at the rehearsal dinner. So I thought, this is it. I went home, did some push-ups. I don't know why I did push-ups, but that's just what I did some pre-date scenarios. Because she was staring at me. I thought that was it. You know, I don't know how to read signals apparently.
So she was staring at you and you just instantly went home and started doing push-ups?
I got out of there quick. I was so excited. I was like, I didn't want to mess it up by.
That sounds like a disorder.
I didn't want to mess it up by talking to her.
So you had to go home and plan. But by the time you got back, the wedding was 3 days over.
No, I didn't miss it. I woke up bright and early, went to the wedding, and noticed she's kind of sitting next to one of the best man. So I thought, oh great, somehow she hooked up between me establishing the connection and doing push-ups, and the rehearsal dinner must have got a little carried away, is what I'm trying to say. Well, come to pass, I noticed her name is the same as the best man's last name. Well, she's been married this whole time and happily at that. So I don't know what I was doing.
That's hanky-panky.
Well, she
Gone
wasn't
awry.
even, and unfortunately, she probably wasn't staring at me. I probably had pizza on my face or something. You know, it's
Well, you
embarrassing
sure
scenario.
did have some egg on your face, that's for sure.
Exactly. So that wasn't helping.
Figuratively.
But hey, that wasn't the end of my night. The infamous garter bouquet toss was coming up. So of course, when Andy Minder was the DJ, when he calls all the single ladies to come up, he put some Beyonce on there, and all the single ladies putting a ring on it came up. There was about 12 girls. 7 of them were age 10 to 5.
Wow.
I'm not sure why they're allowed to be up for this marriage. Because, you know, if you catch the bouquet, you're the next to be married.
Yeah.
What 10-year-old wants to be married? Well, there was about 10 of them that wanted to.
That sounds like a forced relationship by the parents. I'd look into that.
Well, but there were 3
that's illegal
girls
in our
over the
country.
age of 10, and they were approximately 21-ish to somewhere over 21, but not by much. And so I keyed in on those 3 because that was all that there was. But that wasn't looking very good. That would put me in the Manther status, unfortunately. And an 11-year-old caught the bouquet. That was that. Then, of course, the garter part comes up. Well, there's like 30 dudes that come up, and they're all over 21. The point, again, I'm just outnumbered. There's all these guys scrounging around trying to find dates, and just 3 girls. They're attractive at that, but there's just the 3 of them. And they had their pick of the litter, and nobody probably did anything about it. I'm sorry to report unsuccessful research again on my part.
But you've tried.
I've tried, and I'm going to
hitting
keep
it.
trying. And
You're hitting the path.
It's not just about me. I mean, anybody can come on and do a public access show and promote themselves. No, I'm going to help others because I feel sincerely about this. There's breast cancer awareness. There's Africans without water. There's Farm Aid. There's homeless people. There's all these causes. What about the plight of the single male in small town America? What about that? Why doesn't that cause get any donations, get any support, any help?
I think you're onto something.
I know I'm onto something.
There might be government grant money available for situations like this, Bishop.
That's why I believe if I raise awareness, I can pull this off. Now, I did go to Lutheran homes, and I got to tell you, it's not as great of a place to meet the single ladies. because there's some older type people there. But I had to visit my grandpa, he's having some troubles.
Well.
But there are some nurses, and I'll be back. But if you're out there wondering where to meet people in Muscatine, part of my research would indicate Lutheran homes did not have that kind of romantic feel in the area, because there were some people heavily medicated, older folks in wheelchairs. It just wasn't the right vibe.
Not a good place to take a dinner date.
Definitely not. The food was all right, though, by the way.
Well, I'm sure it was.
All right, enough of that. I'm sorry. That's going to be an ongoing thing that we're talking about from time to time. Hopefully not every week, but it's going to be for a while. Check out the website, and that show should be coming up in a few months, because I can't stand to see all these lonely dudes running around downtown Muscatine.
You're going to get a girlfriend one of these days and regret it.
As soon as I get a girlfriend, the whole show's over.
You're headed in the wrong direction here. You're going to disappear.
The whole show is over once But luckily for you viewers who want to watch the show, a couple years of good TV coming your way.
At the very minimum.
Yeah, because there's no hope. There's no hope for this cause. But anyway, I should help some other people out.